It's No Advisory Podcast, and it's the boy next door, the dude from school, the jerk ain't work, the creative effect, total with the scrotal, Patty!
It's money.
And who you is, damn it? Shit, let's do it again.
No.
Fuck it. One more time, goddamn.
Trap saying, let me just tell y'all ain't some pure bullshit.
What is it about?
Because you got up here supposed to be doing CEO introduction.
I wasn't going to be
ended that
CEO. I
shit
can't be that
with
man.
The boy with the scrotum with the podum.
Yeah.
And then Monty was like, it's money. Like,
It's money.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
all.
I'm going to show this dude one more time. I got it. I got you. Watch this. Watch this. I got you.
He got a harmonica.
All right, here we go.
Where the fuck did you get I know. Where did you get harmonica from?
I got plenty of shit. Come on now. Hey, that shit. Run it back, Turbo.
All he missing is the
Run it
hat
back.
and the monkey shit.
Oh my goodness.
Run that shit back.
Yeah.
It's a creative effect total with the scrotum. Patty!
It's still money.
Oh, shit.
It's your girl, Trap C.
It is No Advisory Podcast, man. We got damn episode is here. If you can't already tell, I can't play the damn harmonica, but we gonna talk about a whole lot of shit that you gonna want to hear about. Not this. Partners. What's going on, Monty? How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
Hold on.
Your lips glossy.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Your lips
It's
glossy.
the fact that your harmonica says Big Blues
Big blues.
harmonica.
You figure deal me.
Oh my gosh.
Wrote a song about it. Wanna hear it? Here you go.
I know he
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Was that a David Allen Greer reference?
Yeah, that was. You remember Living Color. Okay, you got a little age, huh? You okay? I smelled the mothballs when you gave me this motherfucker earlier today. I smelled the mothballs.
He called me old.
No, I'm not calling
I'm
you
29.
old. Huh?
I'm 29.
You got an old soul. Your soul is 57.
You sound like my siblings.
Your soul name is Ingrid, nigga.
Oh no.
DJ Polo used to date your soul.
Damn, you call the fucker old too?
Right.
Woo! Alrighty.
I'm weak.
You weak. You weak because that damn Chico stick you had earlier today. Pause. But you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. That
I feel like that's 3.
Hey, no, that's on you.
No, that's definitely
That is
back on
definitely
you.
on you.
That's 3, and we only
Yo, check me out,
on
yo.
live 10 minutes.
Yo, check me out. Hey, man, run through the audio. What we got today? What's the audio?
Oh, God.
Oh, God. All right.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Really, nigga?
We know.
Really,
What
nigga?
the fuck?
Okay.
Bing bong.
Okay.
Ha ha.
Okay. And what was the year? Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, we're probably not going to use any of those today. But
You made me run through all this stuff.
yeah, we're going to redo them shits. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God.
But on God.
On God.
But on God, we going to slide into the motherfucking high topic. Like, what's really going on in the world with the world, Trap said?
Well, we had some birthdays today.
Whose?
Couple people.
Who? Do I give a
Playboy
damn?
Cardi.
Oh, yeah?
He turned 27.
Wait, what song? What was his song? How it go?
That Magnolia song?
Oh yeah, play that rock, dropping in my sock, hopping kicky rock, hopping diddy hop, shitty walk,
I don't
Hey,
even.
guys, go eat this shit up.
30 more, 30 more.
All right, Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. Okay, that
He
nigga about
turned
57.
54.
Oh, okay. See, I was
What are you doing?
ARP group. I mean, shout out to the book.
Ronald Dahl.
Oh yeah.
He wrote books like Matilda, James and the Giant Peach.
Okay.
Damn, he wrote hella books.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
yeah.
That's what it
He's
is.
actually used to be my favorite.
Yeah.
Ben Savage. I don't know if y'all remember him. He turned 43 from Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World. Yeah.
He played Corey Matthews.
Yeah. That's
He
my
turned
yeah.
43.
Yeah. Before your time.
And Swiss Beats turned 45.
Swiss Beats.
Why did you say
That
it
boy.
like
That boy. Hey, I don't know. Hey, that boy just still look the same age.
He does.
Every year, right?
He do. He look the same age.
That's a blessing.
Yes, sir.
It's like Alicia Keys don't really get old. Her hair get gray, but she don't really get old.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
I bet they got the same
What's they
diet. They eat,
secret?
like berries and shit. They probably like
They probably like so
Paleolithic.
stress free.
Yeah, that's probably the secret.
Didn't she take him from his wife?
Oh, why you got to be messy?
I just for the record, like
For the
maybe side
record.
bitches is winning.
I mean, that's
What?
but that's old. She didn't had she done had the nigga so long we didn't forgot. Oh, who? What? Like what? Oh, that's the kid from Old Girl. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder how she doing.
Well, all in the camera.
What happened in the camp?
Oh, nothing.
Oh. Anyway,
No.
that's all the birthdays.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. All them folk right there.
All right, now we're gonna get into the hot topics. This is the first one I had to do because this is Black Girl Magic. Shout out to Coco Gauff.
Yeah.
She was 19. Well, she is 19. She won the Women's U.S. Open. She is the youngest.
What's popping? What's popping?
The youngest.
Where the applause joint? Is that joint on there? Can we use
got
that
applause.
one?
We
Yeah,
got
let's
applause.
do
Yeah.
that one. Yeah. Let's do that. Young.
She is the youngest American to win this championship since Serena Williams.
Killing. How old was Serena when she won?
Like,
You said 10.
yeah, it was in 1999. So,
Oh yeah. Wow.
yeah.
That's Black Girl Magic for real.
Shout out to Coco. You go, girl. I love that. Yay. Okay, y'all remember the one chip challenge?
Yes. It was. Yeah. I never even entertained it. You, Money?
No.
No, never
You
did
never
it.
one chipped it.
I thought about buying one and then like for us to try for this
No,
hot
and listen, let me
topic,
tell you
but I'm
something.
glad
Let
I
me
decided
tell
against
you
it.
something.
I would
Don't
I would
ever
not
make
have
a decision
indulged.
for us or me
Right.
like that
I would not.
without prior authorization.
I am with you. I am totally with you because
Because I do not want you to waste your money on something so frivolous. And I will have to feel no guilt towards your economic decline. You figured it out?
Facts. I feel y'all.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me. No, but who
Well,
did the
no,
chip?
I'm
Did you eat
glad.
the chip?
No, hell no.
See, now, you wouldn't even need the chip. Talking about, I'm going to get it for us. She over there with some dust in her
I said
hand.
I'm glad I decided against it.
Yes, indeed. I'm glad you did, too.
Because the makers of the One Chip Challenge and the One Chip Challenge Extreme, you know, the blue box or the red box and the blue box,
Okay.
they have did a recall on all of these products after
Right.
a 14-year-old in Massachusetts died after eating the chip.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know, which is clearly written on the box. It's for adults only. It's 21 up like item. They recommend it for, like, you don't have to get carded to buy it, but it is
Is it a
recommended
drug
for
on it?
adults. No, but it's the tolerance of the heat.
Yeah.
Adolescents are not like equipped to handle that, so it disrupts their digestive system
Yeah, I could
and
imagine.
other functions in their body. So yeah. So first, R.I.P. to the young man that lost his life today. That's crazy. To
Oh
think
my
somebody died
gosh.
from the chip challenge. Like what?
From the chip challenge.
From the chip
Well, I mean, I guess if it's a challenge, there has to be some danger and you know, some
Yeah.
consequence.
Yeah, it is
You know,
implied
that
in the name.
you feel me?
It is-
So,
yeah. But still, I don't think
yeah.
anybody thinks that it's the ultimate price is going to be paid for that. Like,
Facts.
so it is very sad, and I'm glad that they pulled it from
Yeah.
shows.
like, how do you know? Enough is
Don't.
enough.
Right.
Well, chip challenge.
It's crazy.
Don't do that. What else is
Speaking of
something
death.
less morbid?
Nope. This
Right.
is the last death one. This is the last because we're gonna end on a happy note.
More
Oh,
morbid,
okay. As long
We
as
gonna
we
end
end
on
on
happy
a positive note.
more
as long as we-
morbidity.
As long as we end on a positive note.
You figure down here like I want to go like upward into I'm slide
End on
down.
a high note. So, yesterday marked the 1-year anniversary of PNB Rock's death.
Oh wow.
I don't know if y'all remember he was gunned down in the Roscoe's Chicken
Yeah,
and
we
Waffle
remember.
in LA.
It, thanks to you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's
You hate
fresh
me
on
just
mine
saying
now.
that. If you hate me, just say that.
Yeah,
it really was
really
a quick
was.
year, like Jesus.
Yeah, that's true. That's,
Time is definitely
that.
moving.
That is the
The quickest year. That's
that
quicker
is
than
the
Vaughn.
sad truth about it.
Does that mean we just didn't pay it that much attention? Or that it just didn't impact
That
us as
means
much as other
that
artists?
we are programmed to digest and move on from news based on how the news cycle.
True.
Like, and so I can't remember. I think this was like, I think Jay said this at one point, and he was saying, and I just totally agree. I was like, man, he like read my mind. And our birthdays are the same. So I agree with a lot of shit he said. But he said, like, sometimes it's up to the consumer to say, okay, like, slow down, like, because companies are going to continue to release things because they want to sell things. They have sales cycles. But, like, it's up to the consumer to say, okay, no, I'm sticking with this for now. This is good for me for a while. And then when I'm done with this, then I'll move on to something. I'll progress. You know what I mean? But I feel that very same way. Like, I feel that very same way about it. Like, you got to slow down a little bit. And with digesting what we would digest, because people should just get swept under the rug so easily. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, I think, like what Polo alluded to is just the same thing we all felt when you said it, which is probably the same reason you even like pursued that as a topic, because it was so quick.
Yeah,
it felt so
exactly.
quick.
It's like,
And how
damn,
did it feel
it's
quick
been
to
a
all
year?
of us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For you to say that. So yeah, that's rest in peace to the
RIP,
card.
yeah, that's crazy. Like, that whole situation is crazy. So definitely RIP, and prayers continue to go up for his family. But we're going to go ahead and go on the up and up. Because, y'all, my favorite couple is back.
Who did he?
Nelly confirmed
Oh wow.
he rekindled his relationship with Ashanti.
Don't hate. When you talk about some,
And
Why does
she
it seem? It just
confirmed-
feels like puppy love. It just feels like we saw him like we saw. They did this before. Obviously, it just seemed like this grew.
it's the second time around energy.
Right, it
We
could
love
be
that.
like
Yes.
it could be different this time. Like, he could go all the way, because you got to remember he was engaged to that other woman for years, and
Right.
he never married her.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one thing I can say is that, like, it kind of does have that like, okay, this is it vibe, right? But it's just like, it's like we saw him. I guess I'm to the point where, like, you've seen Nelly kind of grow up in the game. Ashanti start early, grow up in the game, and now they're like these, you know, they did the thing and then they went apart, and now it's like a second thing. It's just, it's fascinating to actually see it, because we're in a time, I feel like, that is unprecedented in hip hop and black entertainment in itself, where we have seen stars start at very young ages, be stars all throughout, and be, you know, still maintain their stardom over the 10, 15 years or whatever. And now they have legacies. Now they got kids that are up and coming stars. So like that hadn't happened too much before this era. Like it wasn't like Lil Wayne and this one son and this one that you know, daughter, and that one, you know, it's just, this is great to see that, you know, like, for old couples, for old entertainment couples to get back together, especially black couples, to give us a little bit of hope. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you think Vivica and 50 gonna get? You think they're gonna try again? Speaking of, they talk too much. Yeah. Who you think would get back together that broke up in the game? Like, who you think would?
Oh man, for some reason I still got hope out for Lil Wayne and Toya.
Lil Wayne and Toya.
Yeah.
Get
Really?
That's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I
he's
don't-
like on the white women now.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like,
I wasn't going to say that. I just,
Yeah, I see them. You
She's
seen the
she's
picture?
herself is married. That's
She
why
is
I'm like,
married, yeah.
that's over.
But still, you know,
Yeah,
she
she's
was
married.
married to Memphis too, and I mean, we see how long
Nah,
that
that was different because he.
yeah. Let me
Yeah.
think who else.
Who was Janae Aiko with?
Big Sean.
Big
Yeah.
Sean. I like them.
Yeah.
I like.
They got
them.
back together.
unproblematic
They got
couple.
back together because they broke up.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
one point.
They got back together.
Yeah.
So they together now.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
just
bad,
had, you know, they had
bad,
that baby
bad,
like
bad.
a year ago,
Yep.
or maybe 2 years.
And Travis Scott is
Nah,
with-
he's not no more. She's with
Kylie is with
Timothy Chalamet.
yeah, he's an actor.
do what?
He's an actor. I like his sister. She's on that Mindy Kaling show that I like so much on HBO. Super good.
Super good.
They look alike.
Super good.
Okay.
All right.
All right, and last one,
Quavo.
announced he will be enrolling at the University of Georgia
Quavo.
next school year. He doesn't know what he plans to major in, but he said he definitely plans to be on campus. He wants to actually be present in the class, to actually learn and get the full college experience. And he feels like
He
if
about to
not
be a whole
now, then
distraction.
when? Hey, I'm
Maybe
all
not.
here
It's
for it.
UGA. They got stars walking around that
Oh, yeah?
school already.
Yeah,
Who's that?
so
Like athletes
Who's that?
probably like
are
top
probably going to the league,
prospects
yeah.
or going to the NFL type thing.
You know, Quavo a little bit different.
Well, yeah, but Eugene,
A
I
little
mean,
bit different.
I just think
Few
that,
100 million records different.
I think too. By the time he enrolls, like, we're
Quavo
gonna be back
take
on
anybody,
lockdown, so he might be
take
doing-
anybody bitch on campus. I mean you might as
Quavo
well
can
just
take me right
you might
now.
as well just give up. You know, hey man,
Quavo, if you watching this, come take me right
just
now.
at least just don't
Wow.
just don't post it, dog. Just don't post it. That's all you can say. Just don't post it. You know, just don't post
let
it.
that man go to class if he going.
Man, that man ain't going. He
Let
gonna be a
that man-
straight
like-
distraction. He gonna be
He gonna be like,
straight.
teacher.
Shut up,
Probably
shut
not. Let him go to college. College was fun.
Man,
I'm,
listen.
College
I'm,
was
I'm,
fun.
I'm glad that people want to experience that. That was the best experience.
It
I
is.
hate to be cliche, but it really was.
It was. It's a great segue
It's
to
a
adulthood.
different experience for sure.
It is so different.
It teaches you a lot of life lessons that you don't know until you older. You be like, yeah, because when I was in college, I had to do this. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
And it's like an interesting period because it's like you're an adult and you are responsible for yourself, but you still have like a safety net to a degree.
Right. Yeah, you got a
You know,
little
because there's still
bubble around.
parameters you still have to follow in college. Like you can't just be on the loose or buck wild or whatever because you can get kicked out of college and stuff like that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
but there was still a whole lot of wiggle room.
Depends.
So it was like,
there's a lot of wiggle room.
yeah,
Lot of
it
wiggle
can make
room.
or break you for sure.
'Cause
But
I-
it makes it like, well, I don't want to say make or break because I think it's just a growing experience no matter what way you go. So I'm glad he wants to go and get that for himself.
Me too.
That's so cool.
That's it for me.
That's it for the hunt,
We started with Black Girl Magic, and we gonna end with some Black Boy Joy.
That's what's up.
Hey.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. Hey, shout out to Quavo for going and get that higher learning,
Get that
brother.
degree.
Higher learning. Now, as we proceed to segue into Imani's.
We don't have no.
Oh, I
snaps.
do love the snaps, actually.
Mindset.
I do. I am a fan of that. Yes.
If I had some chakras and shit,
I should bring my bell, but I don't know.
a moment with money.
Was somebody whispering or am I tripping?
It's the rain sounds.
Exactly.
Cha-cha.
The audience is looking at like, what are y'all doing?
That's your motherfucking segue. You gotta
He
follow
was
that.
trying to bring in money.
I
so
was
she could do
trying to
her
bring your
segment,
ass in.
but I don't think nobody was paying attention but me.
No, I was paying attention. It was just, interesting.
Very much so.
Yes. So
He hit the rain. He hit the rain beads on us.
I'm weak. I have a little brother.
Do you now?
I do. He's lovely.
How old is he?
He's 16.
16.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He's my.
He trying to come to the college parties and stuff.
Oh no, yeah, we've already had the conversation about going to college and what he's prepping for, and when to take the SAT and how many times. Because I was letting advice to anybody that's trying to go to college. If you are able to take the SAT more than once, I highly recommend you do it because colleges. Like when you submit all of those tests, they take the highest score of each test, and then they combine that. So, just wanted to put that out there. So we was talking about that, but anyways, that got me off distracted. He is 16, and he sent me this TikTok because the kids are big on TikTok, saying that he's a grown man and he could talk to me in any kind of way. Not like seriously, it was a joke because he's very respectful. And I was like, you are not grown. You not going to talk to me any kind of way and all that stuff. And he was like, actually, if we want to be technical, in other parts of the world, I would be considered grown. And even culturally right now, one could argue that I am grown. And I was like, And it got me to thinking, all of my siblings, we just be having all types of talking points. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I sent it to my sister, of course. Always shout out to her. And she was like, that is a good point. So I was wondering, do y'all think that 16, as it relates to black boys, is grown? Could you make an argument for that?
First of all, I just want to say you sounded old as hell when you said, "Cause the kids is big on TikTok." I said, "There go that old ass soul money right there. There it is, right there. That's Ingrid came out. when
Oh
you
my
said
gosh. Okay.
Start with the English.
Is it so? Is it repeat the question? Is it what? Is it grown? Like
Would
in
you
what
consider-
aspect though?
That's what I'm leaving that up to
Like
you.
like
Because to me, I don't
was-
consider 16
listen,
grown. I
listen.
don't at all. I really don't.
I think it depends on your experiences. It depends on your environment. We all are a product of our environment and the sum of all of our experiences to date. So I think like wherever you are in that space, because there's some kids I know. Like when I was growing up, it was some 11-year-olds that them niggas was like they was running their household. They was cooking, they was going, they was hustling, making money and all, like 11, 12 years old. That sound crazy, don't it?
No,
Sound
it doesn't
crazy.
sound crazy.
Yeah,
It
'cause-
do- I mean,
That's just young.
that's real, but that
so
doesn't.
when that kid gets 16, he not.
I don't think that
You're not
makes
ready?
you grown though. That just makes you traumatized. I mean,
Well, I mean,
and trauma
how do you
ages
get there? I mean, you didn't say the path had to be pretty.
I'm
I mean,
just
as
saying,
you get
I don't
mature,
think
'cause
that
you get
that
touched,
makes
then
you
you
an
just-
adult. Just makes you a
you mature.
traumatized kid.
Huh?
That's masked as maturity.
Well, it could be a coping mechanism. Either way, all I'm saying is that if they are a certain age, it doesn't. It's not based on like that particular age. It's based on that the child's experiences. You know what I'm saying? And you know, some parents will expose their kid early. Like they start talking to their kid like an adult as soon as they come out the womb. And then by the time the kid just forming sentences. You're like, damn, what she said? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Or just, some people get introduced things. Because I remember having like a cousin that was like driving at like 12.
See what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, that was
see what I'm
terrible to
saying?
say.
Niggas
But
drinking at 13.
no, okay, I'm not
Oh,
saying
man.
that.
That's in my
Yeah.
name.
See,
Oh
look,
no, I'm not
was sipping
saying
Mad
that.
Dog in the back room.
Oh no, I was just
but,
I was
like-
talking about like driving like with ATV or like doing the tractor type
Right.
stuff.
Some kids shoot guns at they
Oh,
they
my
start their guns at
goodness.
9, 10, 11 years old. I know for a fact because I spent a lot of my time growing up in Pennsylvania, and so in the mountains, we got 2 days off of doe season. Like it's a holiday. We got Monday too. We ain't coming to school till Wednesday, and then the white boys is coming with bags of venison, selling them. Like I'm telling you,
Venison?
like venison, like fresh deer meat. Yeah. Like they
cannot
selling
eat
it.
deer.
You can't eat deer?
No.
It's pretty.
It's not bad. It's just that it's a little, like, spice
You look
to
like
it.
the deer right before it gets shot. Right now.
Oh,
That
my
face like that.
God.
That's how I be looking. Don't shoot
Exactly.
Me. Do
I
that face
can't
again.
eat-
Do that. Don't shoot me face. Oh yeah, that's it.
I cannot.
That's crazy.
She's
Oh, what I
Truly.
did.
No, I can't
We-
eat venison.
I just time out. I just want to know why we got a whole strip and ain't near motherfucking plug used. I just feel like it's all for show.
Why would anybody
And
want
it's
to show
danger.
off a
It's just
plug?
it's just unnecessary danger. Just electric vibes. You get cancer on that side.
Oh
you know
no!
what I'm saying? Rays and
Rebuke!
stuff.
Rebuke!
You know
Rebuke!
what? I'm
What?
saying? You got the electric all just firing. It's all up in here. It's nuclear.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
my
my
back do
gosh.
hurt a little bit.
I'm telling
Oh
you.
no!
I hope you got insurance, Polo.
Right. Like
Hey, it just came out the blue. I grabbed it out the sky.
no.
Imani. So
Oh, yes.
I think the man grown. You think
Sydney didn't say anything yet.
what you think? She chomping on Cheetos and shit. The fuck?
I mean, you was over here giving your senior thesis.
I
was just
did
playing
give
my
a
turn.
dissertation, but
Senior
goddamn, I was just
thesis.
trying to
Oh,
tell
what a
you.
throwback!
I'm just trying to say niggas
I
was
was
knocking boots. I
Sydney-
got my first kiss at 7.
What?
Yeah. My first kiss was at 7. She was like 11 or 12.
Oh, okay.
You figure them in. You know what I'm saying? I had old
groomed
heads
you.
back in the day. Oh yeah, I had old heads back in the day. Always.
That's
always.
not what you call that. Talking
It's
about
called
you
old
always
heads. I
got
had
old heads.
I had
No.
old heads. I had old heads. 16. The man 16. The man driving. The man go to war. The man let the man fix.
The man cannot go to
he got a
war.
grilled cheese-
He's
he can fix grilled
16.
cheese sandwich. He-
That's
he-
18. He cannot go to war.
He can't go to war.
No.
I'm talking about like Guatemala and stuff, like other places. You know what,
What?
I'm saying?
You don't know. You don't even
Listen,
know that.
check this out. They go to war. Them young boys go to war.
Oh my goodness.
I'm talking about they go to war
No.
over there. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, you ain't never look it up on YouTube. I ain't playing with you.
What?
I ain't
okay.
going back and forth with you,
Oh my
money.
goodness.
I'm living
Oh
the
my
best
goodness.
life.
Sydney, don't even laugh at him. Do not entertain. See, this is why he keeps going. This is why he can. No, I'm not laughing.
Wacko.
Not laughing. My reprimand is not laughing.
It's all there on YouTube. It's all there.
No reputable sources.
It's free.
Right.
Yeah, YouTube.
It's all free.
Right.
It's all free. It's all on YouTube.
Exactly. I'm.
What do you want me to? What do you want me to give you a fucking call number? Send you to the library? I mean, look it up on YouTube. I don't know.
No.
What is going on right now?
How's
your damn brother now? Is he what
do you mean? How is he? He's
did he
fine.
lose his virginity? Did he lose his virginity yet?
Here, like,
Did he lose his virginity? Like, what's the
What?
crescendo? I need to know. I
do you
need
wanna know
closure
that?
on this topic. I need closure.
Oh, the closure is I said you a child in these United States. Sorry. At least here you're a child.
And he
And to
not
me
feeling
you're a child, but I really do think that adolescence stops technically around like 24, I think. 24, 25. At least 25 is when the brain fully develops.
Right.
So there's that. And I love like certain states like New York where you are able to go to your pediatrician up until you're like 24 years old because but that makes sense. Yes, it's called extended adolescence. You're still a young adult. So it makes sense instead of like being down here where I think it's 18 or maybe 21. Maybe.
I think that's a mindset. Some folk is, man, and listen, it's kids now that make, like, you can't tell me these kids that have made tremendous amount of money, on a lot of ventures, tech ventures, social media ventures, albeit whatever. And these young guys, 17, 18, 19 years old, they've been 16 too. I'm just saying, you can't tell me that those kids are not
adults. Is that what you're saying? You
not.
can't tell me
Like-
that those
like
kids are not adults. Is that what we're trying to say?
Yeah, because I still see some of the same things that those kids struggle with in 30-year-olds. They don't do any better once a 30-year-old gets frustrated. They revert right back to a fucking 18-year-old, 16-year-old. However, whatever happened. A lot of the coping mechanisms you see in.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying what I just said.
No, I don't understand. What are you trying to get to? What is the point? Bring it home.
Oh, the home point is that a motherfucker gonna be grown based on his mindset and not his age of years being on this earth.
Okay, that's your stance. I got
Right.
it. I got you.
So you
I got
disagree.
you. I got you.
I know you, Mama Bear. I know you trying to goddamn, the kid,
I got you.
I feel.
A little bit of nurturing. I feel like, a lot of the things that age people, like I said, is trauma. And we live in a society that praises trauma and turns it into, this motivation. But then you can't sleep at night. And now you got these health issues. But,
Right.
and wonder where it's coming from. Trauma. Because you had to do stuff, like you said, at 11 that you weren't supposed to do until you were 30. So it's like, we praised it because it's praiseworthy, I guess, but is it really? It's sad that you even have to do that. So
How long were you breastfed? How long?
right, what does that have to do? With
I
anything?
don't.
What's that have to do with
I'm just
anything?
curious.
What does
I'm
that got
just
to do with
curious
anything?
how long
What,
you were on the tit.
Why? What correlation are you trying to make?
I'm not talking about aliens.
I know, right? Hey. And that is a moment with Imani. Let me get applause. Please, let's get applause. Let me do that.
Yeah, I heard that. I just don't know what that is.
That was like me getting the crowd hype and shit. Yeah, I'm saying.
Right. Even they were confused.
They were confused. Anyway, we were right along, man. This is the last episode of the episode. No,
What?
the last segment of the episode. I said the last episode of the episode. The last segment of the episode. Yeah, it's been a rocky one, but we got through it. We powered through. We persevered.
Really?
Persevere to the petty perspective. You already know what it is, man. It's football season is back. You see the t-shirt. You see it's Prime's glory, baby. It's Prime. We on the team. If I turn around, but I knock this whole shit over. And I don't really want to, put the whole set back together. But it's Prime time team. Them boys 2-0. They got the star-studded sideline. The star-studded sideline, bruh.
I'm talking Shannon Sharp, Stephen A, Cameron, Wu-Tang. Who are you? Your brother was out there. I think Lou Young was out there. Dog. I'm talking about everybody. Tom Brady said he couldn't even get a place to stay. It wasn't even no hotels on the place. And he wasn't nowhere from the stay. He had to fly back. You know what I'm saying? But when you got money like that, you balling like that, you can just hop
Right.
on
What's
PJ.
a red eye to him?
Like,
There's no such thing as a red eye. You got to
right, my man got the PJ, man. I already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So them boys is rolling. I'm on the train. If you ain't on the train, you just fucking hating. That's all it is. You just hating. You just hating. That man ain't got it out the mud. He ain't got it out the mud. You know what I'm talking about? From the Jack remember Mississippi?
No, I remember
When
because
the
my
shit was
school
flooding,
ended
like
up beating
literally
him.
out the mud. Like,
Oh, I remember.
yeah, Jackson State. I'm literally, it's like
Yeah.
it's layered with with that one right there. It's like they out the mud, then they got out of the mud. Now they just, it's glory. It's all black and gold. I just can't wait to see all the marketing things that's gonna come about with this whole situation. But there's always a little darkness when there is light. I always like to say it ain't no sweet without sour, ain't no dark without night, ain't no day without light.
Oh gosh.
There is nothing in this world that can exist without contrast. And when you got a nigga on top and when you're leading, you got niggas on the bottom and they feeding. And that's just so happened to be the case with Mel Tucker, coach at Michigan State football. Just recently, within the last 48 hours, has been suspended as the head coach of Michigan State after that big, it was a $100 million deal, $90 million deal, like for him to as the head coach there, and he's been unfortunately charged with sexual assault by a sexual assault survivor who came to speak to his team about sexual assault.
Oh my god.
I know you're lying.
That's some nigga shit.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me get this straight.
Petty!
Let me get this straight.
Yep. Straighten it out because it's crooked than a motherfucker.
They invited a sexual assault survivor.
Yes,
to
a
come
lady.
talk to the
To
players.
come talk to the players about, hey, check this out. I
And
know
he
y'all
sexually
high on our
assaulted her?
testosterones, but you got to keep
That's
them
crazy.
big ass things in your.
That's crazy.
And then,
That's crazy.
hey, good job, boo. And filters, I don't know. I don't know the story. Don't quote me on that. I don't know the story. But the story is they masturbated on the phone together.
What?
They had phone sex?
They had phone sex. She said the nigga just pulled it out and just rock. He said it was consensual.
Because how you let it get that far to
Right.
both masturbating on the
To
phone?
right, exactly.
I don't know.
If it ain't
I'm-
consensual, like I don't
I
know.
have no
We
comment.
not victim shaming anything like that. But like, how do you
The
like?
masters don't matter.
How do you like? How do you like? Stay on it that long and you're to know what's going on and not feel like something's going on and you let that go on. What's going on? Is there something going on out here? What you sliding for?
Oh, just cause.
Just cause I'm.
About this topic.
You're what?
I'm sensitive about this.
Well, you
topic.
that's who. It's a lot of people sensitive about the
that's
topic, so
why
you need to
I'm
share.
like,
Why are you sensitive? Why are you sensitive about the topic?
Why, if I'm sensitive, why would I have to disclose it?
Because you're on a fucking podcast,
And I don't have to disclose it just
Okay.
because I'm on a fucking podcast.
so you don't want to talk about. You don't want to give your take about how you feel about the situation. That's what you said. No.
No.
All right. How do you feel, Sid?
First of all, I just want to say, I don't want to victim shame, right? But I also will say I'm a very logical person, and logic is telling me if X plus Y equals Z, that's what it is. We got Z and we got X, but it's some Y missing
Something.
because it's, once again, I'm not victim shaming. It's just very, like, if y'all are on the phone, clearly y'all are on FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Probably,
not
yeah.
just end? Why not just hang up?
Yeah.
What is it? Is it something that he said? Is it something that he knows that made you stay on the phone? Say that, but don't omit all the facts for
Yeah.
an allegation this detrimental.
Right. It does make you want to get to the bottom of
It's
it.
like,
You know what I mean? Because it's so
what's
detrimental.
the real story? Because and once again, I'm not victim shaming, but it just doesn't add up. Like, to me personally, these are my feelings. And, if it happened, I hope, that she gets the help that she needs to get through this, whether that be therapy, whether that be talking it out, whatever her method is to heal from this and move on. I hope that she can. And he fell for that.
Yeah.
He fell for that.
Yeah, that's not
wild.
Yeah, that's a stain, especially when you have so much put into the movement of black coaches to get opportunities, that fair opportunities to coach, and then you're someone who Mel Tucker. It's not like it was his whole career has been success, but at Michigan State now. He's been really successful and been able to build a culture, a winning culture there. And so with that being said, he was one of the faces, like black faces of, football leadership, not even just college or NFL. He's just one of those faces that everybody kind of looked up to in the football community as being a great ambassador of, what a team could be. What an organization what type of success an organization could experience with a black coach. And I think, and Mel Tucker's been doing it a long time on the college level. And, even before Deion got to the college level. And so, I'm not saying he opened the door, but nevertheless, it was, his performance and his stability over the years has, given other coaches opportunities. When it goes well over here, they take chances, they take another chance.
Right.
If it'll go bad, and they looking weary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we kind of know. So this is a big stain in the whole black coach movement, especially with, Deion's success in the wake of, not in the wake of it, but in it just, on the other spectrum, his success is kind of, it's kind of like an overshadow, a slight overshadow for maybe a week or two. Hopefully this is not something that they like. I hope the media doesn't blow this up into really just making it a really big thing that they cover all the time. Because I fear that they're going to do that. You know what I mean? It's like they try to make an example. You know what I mean?
And then too, we also know, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but we also know that when black men are on their way to the top, usually it's always some bullshit that comes their way. Yeah,
and I fear this, like for Deion, like I don't want nothing like nothing crazy to because this is what I feel like was the with the Deshaun Watson thing. That was just a lot of speculation too with when things came out and how things came out, and not to like there's no victim. I mean that series is that whole thing is cut and dry. But at the same time, there was speculation when things came out, and it just I'm not that like you said, we're not victim shaming at all, but it some things the truth speaks to the soul, and I truly believe that. And so I think each person has to look at, all the facts. I think but it's definitely a fascinating story that makes you want to get to the bottom of it, because it's like, damn, you know what I mean? This guy has been kind of exemplary for a long time. And usually that type of stuff follows you. You know what I'm saying? That type of behavior follows you. So it's just unfortunate, that this is seems like another cautionary tale of a black coach that has some sort of sexual issue or whatever the case may be. It was the Celtics basketball coach, Ime Udoka, and the assistant there. It just always seems like there's something with that, and I hate that narrative for us. You know what I mean? I hate that that's kind of a narrative, but nevertheless, on a higher note, to just elevate the conversation,
that was
I feel
heavier
like
than my lashes.
I mean that joint was crazy right now. I don't even want to go to the other stuff because the other stuff is kind of down there too. But I just want to point out the fact that I found it real funny how they dropped that 2K24. And my fellas in here and all my NoAdvisorians, the NA disciples out there that's on the game. If you on the game, you already know what it is. 2K24 dropped this week. You figured deal me. So, yeah, I mean, it's getting cooler in some of these states, the northeastern states. You got 2K then dropped. You got football season is back. It used to be Cuddy Buddy season, but now it's looking like Fuddy Duddy season. A lot of you niggas relationships gonna get rocky. You gonna be on the game, watching the game. She ain't gonna get no attention. Then you gotta go to work. Then you gotta take a shower. You're like, damn, babe. You gonna get cheated on. So I'm just saying, keep your head on the goddamn swivel, because it's Fuddy Duddy season. Alright? Limit yourself on your PlayStation hours, your Xbox hours, and shit like that, and make sure you still laying the pipe. That's truly yours from Petty. Petty!
It's the Fuddy Duddy.
It's Fuddy Duddy season. That's the new shit. Fuddy Duddy.
What is Fuddy Duddy?
That mean your relationship get ready to be fucked up because you on the game and it's football season just started. And there's a lot more distractions, and you're not spending time with your girl.
Fuddy Duddy.
Fuddy Duddy.
That's wild.
I'm telling you, this side and then it might be side nigga season coming up. It's overlapping. You figure, deal me? It's overlapping.
I hate you.
It's complementary. Side nigga season, Fuddy Duddy season, and shit. Like it's like deer, doe, buck, bear.
Nigga said bear.
Wolverine. Yeah, I mean, but hey, yeah, that's my petty perspectives for this episode. That was plenty. We got into it. I mean, I got a co-host, and she already setting up booty calls or something over here. She ready to go.
Oh no, it's just
yeah.
Sometimes when
What she doing?
things are said that I disagree with, I have to actually make it known. So I do my little sit back.
The setback. That's making
To
it
let
known.
it know. Oh,
That's
yeah.
pouting.
No.
That's adult pouting.
No, it's not.
It
because it's called restraint is what it's called.
Restraint?
Restraint.
Restraint is when you have to restrain, like you have to like refrain from violence.
No, that's not. Restraint also
Restraint.
means, knowing what to say and when to say it and when to just not say nothing. That's also restraint.
Well, the podcast usually warrants some
Not the
sort
entire
of
time.
verbal
Not the entire
feedback
time.
and engagement.
Not the entire time.
Not the entire
Especially when it's things that you just truly disagree with that you have no rebuttal for other than silence.
Especially when your glass fog up. That's when you know you hot.
So I just
She
sit
pissed
back
off. He pissed
and let,
off when
and
the
let
dreads
things
swing.
unfold, but let it be known that I
But-
don't agree.
But I don't agree. Well, you don't agree with
Respectfully,
what?
though.
Share what you don't agree with before we leave, so they know, and we can vote.
Vote.
We can vote.
I'm not. No.
You don't want to vote?
No, Lord, no.
That Target bag got you turned. Hey, yo, this is this episode of No Advisory, and we is out.